Happy New Year and welcome to Thoroughbred Racing action here at Gulfstream Park as we have 10 races on this 2025 card. We'll send it upstairs to Pete Aiello. He'll give you the scratches and the changes.
The weather in Hallandale right now, it's beautiful. Sunny skies with temperatures in the upper 70s. We did have some overnight rain, however, so we are off the turf today. The main track fast, the Tapeta track fast, but no turf racing in Hallandale today. Racing at Gulfstream. From the rail, Bellamendi comes out firing. Out in the center, here's Lilybird, and the two favorites hook up 1-2. Balala splits horses to challenge these three almost in line. Moving on the far outside, that's Blazin' Praline, who joins the top flight. In between horses, Stewbold. Out wide on the course, Spun Size, then Sublime Mission. Two back to the team of Grand Conquistadora and Impetuous Echo. Out the back, Princess Claudia and La Gata Salvaje. Around the far turn they race. The leader is now Lilybird by a length and a half. Stewbold on the chase second. Spun Size. Three wide into third. Bellamendi has dropped back a touch. So is Balala as the leader is still Lilybird. To the top of the stretch with Lilybird the target. Stewbold between horses tries to go get her. Spun Size swings into action on the far outside. Bellamendi finds her best ride. She comes on next. There's an eighth of a mile to go and the leader is Lilybird. Spun Size on the outside. Stewbold in the middle. Bellamendi at the rail. Four chances here as they battle a 16th out. Spun Size is surging. Stewbold is surging. Lilybird's at the rail. Photo finish! That's really, really close. I think it's between inside Lilybird and in the middle Stewbold in 57-1. And they're off. Bounced around a bit at the break was Crypto Man, but he didn't cost him any momentum. Moving in the center, Line Astray for the early advantage. Sent through at the inside, Crypto Man tries to head him off, and on the far outside, Lomachenko. In between horses, Heathcliff won't be far away, almost four in line early. Away in fifth is Performante racing inside of Shipwreck. The early trailer is ambushed. Out of the chute onto the main track, they complete the opening quarter with Crypto Man in front by half a length. Line Astray is second, Lomachenko on his outside third. Fourth at the rail and Heathcliff, 2.5 clear of Performante, then Shipwreck, and still well back to Ambushed. That's the seven of them as they make their way to the half-mile grounds. 24-4 for a very reasonable opening quarter. And Crypto Man, as the odds-on favorite, has a clear lead. He's a length and a half in front. Out wide in second is Lomachenko moving out the rail Heathcliff. In between horses, that's Line Astray. Three back to Performante, who's now three in front of Shipwreck, and he's four ahead of Ambushed. Around the far turn they go. They went 48-1 for the opening half mile, and here comes Lomachenko. He's blitzing on Crypto Man, and he just took the lead. It's now Lomachenko striding to a length and a half lead. The 2-5 shot, Crypto Man, he's all in. He's not responding. Moving at the rail, Performante tries to get a rally together, but he has traffic issues as they complete three quarters in 1:12-4. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Melvis Gonzalez and Lomachenko threaten to blow it wide open. They're an eighth of a mile out and four on top. Crypto Man is absolutely empty. He'll struggle to hit the board into second, Performante, but it's a 7-1 win from the Peter Walder Shed Row. Lomachenko, a long gone second race winner. Lomachenko by 5. Performante second, Ambushed is third. Heathcliff is fourth in 139-1.
Jackie's Warrior quickly in front here by 2 lengths. Here comes Jackie's Warrior up the inside to take over the lead from Life is Good. And Jackie's Warrior remains undefeated here at Saratoga, and he wins an unprecedented Grade 1 stakes at the Spa for the third straight season.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion, and that's a great recipe for success long term.
And they're off. In the middle, Super Amusing gets the first call and goes looking for the lead. Chancelicious moves up on her outside. These two race ahead of the race favorite, the Gray Vespero, who's at the inside third. Lindsay Smiles is away in fourth, followed inside by Hippie Shake. The trailer is Better Than Better. Separated by 4 lengths in the run to the opening quarter, Horacio Caramanos and Super Amusing on top 3 parts of a length. Chancelicious is there second. Tucked in third is race favorite Vespero from a fourth running Lindsay Smiles. Hippie Shake is nearest the inside, only 3.5 lengths off the speed, and she's a neck in front of Better Than Better, whose last of all, the opening quarter was 24-1. Down the backstretch they go, and Super Amusing sets the tempo. She's in front by a length. Moving up on the outside, Chancelicious is there second, still patient at the inside. Vespera is third. Lindsay Smiles is with her, a length and a half in front of Hippie Shake, and the trailer is Better Than Better. They went the half in 49-1. The real running hasn't begun yet, with Super Amusing in front 3 parts of a length. Egan moves on Chancelicious to go after the leader in second. Now they start to quicken. Vespera's at the inside, Lindsay Smiles on her outside, then Better Than Better, and Hippie Shake. They run to the top of the stretch, and Chancelicious draws on even terms with Super Amusing. They're heads apart now. A length and a half to Vespera, who's getting ready to tip and roll off their back. Lindsay Smiles will be fanned wide off the corner, and they're at the top of the stretch. From the outside, Chancelicious. From the inside, Super Amusing. They continue to spar. Vespera hasn't really picked up, but Better Than Better has, and she wheels into the clear for a late say. Lindsay Smiles down the center. Here comes Better Than Better, surging forward under Gaffleone. Lindsay Smiles is up into second. Better Than Better wins. Lindsay Smiles second, closer third, Super Amusing or Vespera, then Hippie Shake. 141-2. And they're off. Good start outside for Just a Filly. Moving out the inside is Fidi going on to challenge and splitting horses. The favorite Bella Cleopatra is on the go. Also into the top flight is Kip the Distance, Fontana di Trevi, the early trailer. The 2 favorites are first and second. Fidi leads by a head. Right up back at her is Bella Cleopatra. Their heads apart. Just a Filly is now third. Kip the Distance is fourth. And the trailer is Fontana di Trevi. No change in the plot line as they head to the half-mile point. The opening quarter was a reasonable 22-4. It's Fidi and Leonel Reyes in front by a half a length. On the outside, Bella Cleopatra is there second from Kip the Distance, who's a joint third. For company on her outside is Just a Filly and Fontana di Trevi, last of the 5 as they swing around the far turn. A confident Irad Ortiz Jr. lets out a notch on Bella Cleopatra. He gets a response and now opens 3 parts of a length. Fidi tries to go with her and counters right back, 3 wide. Just a Filly driven at the inside, Kip the Distance, and Fontana di Trevi is last, and let out another notch is Bella Cleopatra. Now she starts to get serious. They went the opening half mile in 46-1, and they're on their way home. Bella Cleopatra, under confident handling, turns for home on top by 2.5. If she has to fight off anybody, it's Fontana di Trevi, who's charging into second. Fidi is at the rail. Final 16th of a mile. Bella Cleopatra asked to finish the job. She's 2 in front with no dangers. At odds on, it will be Bella Cleopatra to win it for Team Weaver by 2.5. Fontana di Trevi second. Up for third was Fidi, then Just a Filly in 125-2. And they're off. Far outside, Buchero's Dude wins the break. Moving to challenge is Davola, who's on the go. Splitting horses in both El Muchacho Alegre and How About It. Iron Sword joins the vanguard. Amon's toward the back of the field. Alongside him is Friolento in the run to the half-mile point. Up front, Iron Sword does battle now and does battle with the outside running Buchero's Dude. They're locked up heads apart. Davola is now third. At the rail, El Muchacho Alegre is there fourth. Driven into fifth is How About It. Closer at the back is Heyman, and Friolento is last. Around the far turn they race. Buchero's Dude strides clear to a length and a half lead. Iron Sword is second. Getting an inside passage into the race is Heyman. On the far outside, How About It? Less than a quarter of a mile to come. They're on their way home. Buchero's Dude has the lead. Heyman squeezing through at the inside and charging hard. Outside, How About It? They're an eighth of a mile from home. Buchero's Dude roused on the top end by Vasquez and finding plenty. In fact, he's widening now, Buchero's Dude. He's six in front. Heyman's trying to get into second. Buchero's Dude, an easy winner. Eamon did get into second from How About It in third. Closer fourth, maybe El Muchacho Alegre in 103 and 3. And they're off. If Not for Luck was quick to begin, moving out the rail. That's King Julian. In between them, Horsepower won't be far away. From the far outside, it's Capture the Lion trying to get over in the run to the half-mile point. They're followed by Barzini and Biz Biz Buzz. Seavers the early trailer. To the far turn they go. King Julian has rail position and the lead. If Not for Luck is there second. Moving at the rail, Horsepower is now charging into a joint second. Three wide out there is the race favorite, Capture the Lion. From behind the speed and looking for room, Biz Buzz. Rosario has his hands full there. Barzini's at the rail and the trailer is still Seaver as they stack and pack as they run past the quarter pole. Up to take the lead now. Horsepower kicks off the corner to lead by a length and a half. Room now for Biz Buzz to play his hand. Dropping back King Julian. Capture the Lion did not fire. They come past the eighth pole. It's Horsepower on top by 2.5. Second is Biz Buzz, but that's as far as he gets. Gaffleon for Orsino. Horsepower in front. Second, Biz Buzz. Third, If Not for Luck. And fourth was Capture the Lion. Then Seaver, 55 and 2. And they're off. Slight hop at the break from Lights of Broadway. Good start in the middle for People Force, who's ridden hard for the early lead. The Thrill of Victory tries to guard an inside position. Away at the rail and Space Launch in a chilly spot. Off heels a touch when Jerry's turn into the face of Grand David. Second last, Lights of Broadway, and the early trailer is Mr. Scatter. In the run around the first turn, it's People Force and Jorge Ruiz. Clear on the top end, they lead by 2. The Thrill of Victory is second from race favorite Space Launch, who's third at the inside. Jerry's turn is now fourth. Behind the speed, Grand David races about 6 lengths off the speed, a length and a half in front of Lights of Broadway, and Mr. Scatter is last. They make their way 4.5 furlongs from the wire, and People Force at a nice price on top by 2.5. The Thrill of Victory is second. At the rail, Space Launch remains third. Under a loose rein, Jerry's Turn is in the two-path in fourth. Out in the middle, Grand David is an angled off, moving up to challenge for third now. Three back to the outside. That's Lights of Broadway, and Mr. Scatter is still last. They went to half in 46 and 4, and here's Morelos on Grand David making a bold bid in those red blinkers, going after the leader, People Force. Running in from the back is Lights of Broadway, 4 wide and circling horses. Space Launch hard at work toward the rail. They reach the top of the stretch, and we have a new leader. It's Grand David who comes off the turn with a 2-length lead. Off cover now, Space Launch to the attack, wide on the course, and Lights of Broadway, they're on their way home. Grand David made first run, he has work to do. To the attack now, Space Launch farther out, Lights of Broadway. There's a 16th to go. On the outside, Space Launch tries to reach Grand David. Lights of Broadway tries to reach them both. Here comes Lights of Broadway with a late push, but Space Launch held. Space Launch beat Lights of Broadway. Grand David is third. People Force is fourth. 139 flat. All set for a start. They're racing in the Cash Run Stakes. Excellent start outside for both Sweet Note and Andrea. They're headed off for the early advantage. Moving out the rail, 5G won't be far away. Splitting horses in Paradise City. Alongside her is Unchained Elaine. She's tightened up a bit for racing room as Yellow moves up and by her. The one with no speed at the back is Fallon. They link up with the main course, and 5G moves inside of Andrea, and they're heads apart. Racing in third is Sweet Note. Paradise City is lost fourth, now to Yellow. Yellow's into fourth in front of Paradise City, who's together with Unchained Elaine. Still at the back is Fallon. 24 seconds for the opening quarter as they race 4.5 furlongs from home. Working well off the inside rail, 5G. Andrea's alongside her. Out deeper than them and Sweet Note from third. Yellow is fourth and asked to quicken. Passed inside by Unchained Elaine. Then Paradise City, and a bit closer at the back is Fallon. A round the far turn through a 46 and 3 opening half mile, and that second quarter did Andrea in as she's tamely backing off. The leader is 5G by a length and a half. Sweet Note is second. Unchained Elaine with an upset possibility from an inside lane. Outside in Paradise City, Yellow is next, and Fallon's head pace ahead of her and tries to get her rally together. They're a quarter of a mile from home. It's John Velasquez and 5G who look to continue on with it here. They have something in reserve. They've kicked off the corner and are now 4 in front. Unchained Elaine is clearly second from Paradise City in third. With an eighth of a mile to go, 5G with a dominant performance today in the phasing Tipton Cash Run. She's running up the score. 5G, the daughter of Vacoma, stylish in victory by 7 lengths. Paradise City is up for second. Unchained Elaine is third. Yellow ran fourth in 138 flat. They're off. They're racing in the Dania Beach. Race favorite Mibago commences well and looks out for the early advantage. He moves over to the rail and takes charge. He's a length and a half in front. If that review comes away in second, Bucaro, he's at the inside of joint third. Hammerhead is out 3 wide and nothing settles between horses. Second last early, I know. The early trailer is Maui Strong. In the run around the first turn, Edwin Gonzalez and Mibago, the son of Vacoma, on top by a length and a half. Hit that review is second, Bucaro is third. Hammerhead's on the outside in fourth. 2 back to nothing settle, he's now fifth. Maui Strong remains toward the back of the field, and at his inside, the trailer I know. 24-1 for a reasonable opening quarter speed. Down the backstretch they go. It's a pumped up Mibago on top by 3 now. Hit That Review is second from Hammerhead, who races on the outside of Bucaro. They're a joint third now. 2 back to the inside. I Know, improves with an inside lane. Nothing subtle and Maui Strong with him as they make their way by a half in 47 seconds flat. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Mibago trying to stretch his speed. He's a length and a half in front. Hit That Review tries to keep up second. Hammerhead moves up on the outside. He's now second. These top 3 have pulled well clear of the others, led by Maui Strong, who's into 4th, and Mibago tries to get away. 3/4, 1:10 and 2. Every time the second and third horses try to get closer, Mibago extends the advantage again. He's off the turn on top by 2.5. Toward the inside, Hit That Review to the outside, Hammerhead. They're both giving 100%. But right now 100% of their run is not good enough, as Mibago is still finding. Hammerhead's going to give one last push to the wire, but he'll be second best. The Dania Beach goes to Mibago. Gate to wire. In the colors of Gary Barber, they won 3 parts of length. Hammerhead was second. Closer third, Maui Strong or I Know. Hit That Review got tired chasing the winner. He ended up 5th, 139 flat. And runners away. In the middle, Cajuns Cookin' and Signal Caller, the first 2 to begin. Moving between them, Stone Cold Flex is on the go, so the mid-race horses are in front early. Down at the inside, it's a Headstrong, Mahara Coco, or Christos rather, who's down toward the inside. On the far outside, it's Always True, and then in the 2-path goes Otter Mischief. Skull Honor is next. He settles in front of Flag Officer with Risen Sun 3 wide. And R. Armin is last of all as they chase Signal Caller to the backstretch. Headstrong, Signal Caller. Here's another one who's headstrong. Yemrahata Christos, who marches through at the rail. 3 wide Stone Cold Flex, 4 wide Cajuns Cookin'. On a nice hold while racing in 5th is Otter Mischief. To the outside, Always True is 6th. 7th at the rail is Skull Honor from Flag Officer 8th. 9th is Risen Sun. And R. Armin is 10th and last as they make their way to the half-mile point. Yemrahata Christos and Jorge Ruiz have kicked through inside through a 49-second half-mile. They're challenging Signal Caller for the lead. 4 wide and Cajuns Cookin', 3 wide Stone Cold Flex. Gaffleone deciding who he wants to follow on Otter Mischief. On his outside, Always True. Then back at the rail, Skull Honor has traffic issues. 4 wide Risen Sun, 3 wide Flag Officer, and at the back is R. Armin. They round the far turn and the battle rages on with a 4 wide bid, Always True. Coming on to take control now with Cajuns Cook is alongside, looking to get out from behind the speed. Otter Mischief has plenty, but no place to prove it. Now he does. He swings 5 wide. Skull Honor to his inside. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Always True has the lead. Otter Mischief is surged into second. Outside Risen Sun. It's still Always True in front. Otter Mischief launching late, but he's out of time. Always True is in front. Otter Mischief second. Risen Sun ran third. Skull Honor is 4th in 1:43 and 2.
That wraps up the New Year's Day card here at Gulfstream Park. We're back with you on Thursday afternoon at a 12:20 post for 9 races. Hope to see you out here as we kick off 2025.